So next, we're going to talk about some problems with the document control in the submittal process. So, there are many different types of project participants, which means they're getting their own set of documents. With that, sharing it becomes difficult, and tracking who has the latest version of what can become quite a headache. And so, that just speaks to the fact that you have, your project owner, your engineer, your architect, and even potentially municipalities all trying to work with GCs or subcontractors. And if you're in the middle of this, if you're the nexus as the project manager or as an architect, this can be quite difficult to manage. So some problems with the document control submittal process. So you have the pretty strong potential for rework. So if feedback isn't of the latest version isn't being used, then your project partners might start working on something that is incorrect for your development, such as sorting incorrect parts or materials. You have inconsistent feedback. So that could come from multiple versions with conflicting feedback. That can be a huge challenge if you can't discern which version is the most recent. You also have complex review and approval workflows with multiple project participants. And so, complex workflows for document review and approval that involves multiple project partners' eyes can make the process time consuming and challenging to manage, because everybody has to take a look at this thing. You have to send it to one person or maybe two people to review at the same time. And just getting that streamlined in your up to 7 iterations can be quite a process. Managing document version control and ensuring that all stakeholders are working with the latest version of the project documents can be challenging. So again, that kind of iterates the call to inconsistent feedback, just because it's hard. It's very, very difficult to make sure that every version is up to date all the time, unless you're, always on the ball. Lastly, so time-consuming version verification process. So the back and forth involved with trying to get the latest version sorted out of, does Johnny, our GC, have the right version? Do I have the right version? I'm going to have to contact them. They have to contact me. It's just kind of a headache and a nightmare.